Hi guys, welcome back to Just Carve Rob. Yep, been working on my truck. That's where I've been. That's what I've been doing. Still got more work to do on it. But it is hotter than blue blazes out there, guys, today. So, decided to take a little break from it. I'm waiting on parts anyway, so taking a little break from it. Maybe get back on it when it gets cooler this afternoon, around 6, 7 o'clock tonight. Okay, so hi Jordy over at Carvin Fusion. Hi Cleve over at Cleve's Backyard Woodworking. Hi Rock of Ages. Hi Kyle Hall. Say hi to all those guys. Mario Tata. See most of those guys are getting into the Dragonfly thing. Yeah, Terry and a bunch of people getting into the Dragonfly. Yeah, I got my Dragonfly. He's just got paint left to do to him. Okay, but we're not working on him. We are working on Evil Rick. Oh, hi Ben, Studio on the Lake. See you've been dwarf fishing. Okay, so we've got our evil Rick guy cut out. This is a new style for me, so we may have an evil Rick failure. I don't know. We have to get carving and find out. We also got some new cuts-all bits in. We've got still taped up. Got to undo the tape. That's why it pays to have a thumbnail. Yep. Okay, this is Cuts-all taper burr. It's the fine, I believe. 25,000 RPMs maximum. This is an 1/8 inch shaft, original fine. Okay. Warning. Materials contained in these burrs have been known to cause cancer in California. Well, we don't live in California. And here is a fine original Cuts-all flame burr. I got these because the micro carver does not like the extreme bits. It jams it up. So I figured we'd get some fine ones and see what that does. Okay. So, let's get back to evil Rick here. We are using a piece of wood that is 1 3/4 inches wide by 1 inch by, I think it's 4 inches. Yeah, 4 inches, okay? So, it's 1 3/4 inches this way, 1 inch that way, and 4 inches long. Okay? And we're going to attempt here. I don't know if we're going to succeed, but we are going to attempt to carve Evil Rick. Alright? Evil Rick. Oh, Larry Dibbs. I really should write these guys, everybody's name down that I want to say hi to. Larry Dibbs up there in, I think he's in Canada too. Glenn up in Canada. Yeah, Glenn's a big supporter of the channel. George, he's a supporter of the channel. Pete Blair, we all know Pete Blair. Hey Pete, that olive wood you gave me, I'm going to make a pipe out of it. Olive wood is good for making pipes. I did not know that. So that's what we're going to try doing there. That'll be a whole another video though. We're going to carve a wood spirit face or something in the front of it. Maybe a lion, a tiger, a bear, a wood spirit, who knows. But olive wood is very hard, guys. It's very tight grain. That's why I went online and I've been watching this guy that makes pipes, right? He makes all kinds of cool pipes. And olive wood, he put out he said go to Google and ask what type of wood makes the best pipes. Well, I've got all kinds of different woods. I got oak, I got birch, I got beech nut, I've got butternut, If I can find some butternut carves, nice. I got to go find some. Up north, I believe we have some basswood. And I've got lots of sassafras trees around here. And dogwood. And but none of them were on the list. Olive wood is. And Pete sent me a nice piece of olive wood. So we're going to have to give that a try. So back to Evil Rick. I know I keep getting off track. I've roughed him out on a bandsaw. Excuse me, a little dust. Roughed him out on the bandsaw. You see I kind of sketch his little beard in here. And his head and all that stuff. Center lines, guys. Center lines. Put your center lines in. Okay? So, we're going to carve, or try to carve, an Evil Rick. If this don't work out, look at this. Look at this beauty. This piece of wood we got from Pete up there in British Columbia, Ladner, Canada. I don't know what kind of wood it is. It may be some kind of pine. I don't know. It's got some pretty tight grain. Knife. Let's see how it cuts with a knife. Oh, wicked. Wicked. So, if this guy fails, we're going to make... See, we can make Evil Rick. Bigger Evil Rick. Yeah, we can make an Evil Rick twice as fat. Alright. I don't have no good pictures of Evil Rick. He doesn't like being on camera like Just Carve Rob doesn't like being on camera. So I had to quick steal a picture. Had to take a screenshot of Evil Rick. And yeah. We know Evil Rick has a beard and glasses. And he always wears a bandana. So we're going to put a bandana on him. And we always know he wears a vest thing. And Jordy said overalls. Like a hillbilly, overalls. So we're going to probably put coveralls on them too. Coveralls, not, yeah. Overalls. You know, the things that they got the flap on the front. Them type of things. Okay. So, do we want to start with a knife? Do we want to start with a carver? How do we want to start? That's always the question whenever you start a project. How do I want to start this project? Okay, well, I think first thing we're going to do is, I think we're going to get his head rounded. Okay, so we're going to take the corners off, all the corners off. Be careful here in the shoulders because you don't want to get it too rounded, too down, because you're going to end up cutting have his beard look funny. So you got to figure out how far in you want to bring your face. So let's go ahead and get his head rounded off and get these back corners cut off. I think we're just going to do that with a knife, just because. Okay. And then, of course, when we get into the power tools, we're going to use the vacuum, and I'm going to have to do voiceover. So let's go ahead with a knife. We're using OCC, my favorite knife. 2.5 inch blade, guys. OCC 2.5 inch blade right there. OCC tools. All right. I would love to try some of the higher grade knives. I'd love to try some of the higher end knives, but I really like the OCC knives. They've been working good for me. I'd love to get a Helvey, but they're like $50 a knife. And I just don't have it. Don't have the $50 because I spent all my money on wood burners I don't like. And micro carvers and that kind of stuff. So I gotta sell something. Gotta sell some stuff. Gonna have to start selling my little guys. I don't like the idea of selling my little guys. This is basswood, guys, by the way. I know what type of wood this is. It's basswood. Man, that's pointy on the hand. And you should always wear your carving glove, guys, when you're carving. I know it's the pot calling the kettle black, Rob. You never wear it. Well, most of the time I'm power carving anymore. But when I'm in my truck, my portable carving kit that has all my knives in it. Here's another knife that I'll be using, a 1-inch OCC knife, and I may be using the V gouge too. We'll see. Yeah, so wear your carving. Be safe. See, wear your carving glove. That would believe me. This thing is razor sharp, and I don't think it'll help you. It might slow it down if you poke yourself with it, but cutting. You see, there's no pulls. This is let's see. This is only for cutting. You can get the ones that have the metal fibers in them, and this has strands of Kelvar in it, okay, which is bulletproof, but often not knife proof if you stab yourself, because it'll work its way through those the weave. So but this nut for a pair of these gloves was like $8. I mean, they sell them individually because there's no pattern, so you can use them left hand or right hand. So consider buying yourself some gloves if you're going to use knives. I've seen a couple guys get some really nasty cuts. I've got really nasty cuts from not wearing knives. The thing with a knife is you'll be carving, and if you slip and you cut the end of your finger, man, it'll slice it wide open. I have crazy glued my fingers together so many times from deep cuts, from chisels. Chisels are the worst because you're really, you're pushing them, and you might have the thing in your hand and bang into your thumb. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. It's bad. Believe me, you don't want to experience that, friends. You don't want to experience. Get yourself a decent carving glove. Even if it's, I know they sell these jersey gloves. They've got the leather fingers and palm and thumb. Even that is better than carving open-handed without a glove. I like this because it's got a lot of dexterity to it. You can really move your hands good. The jersey gloves, I have some, and the leather, you really have to oil it well. Get yourself some leather saddle soap or some leather mink oil, leather oil for like a baseball glove, and get that baby worked in so it gets nice and soft so you got finger movement. The other nice thing about these is they fit real good to your fingers. You don't got a lot of slack or slap in it. So, yeah, when you're buying your gloves, any glove is better than no glove. Okay? Those leather jersey gloves are cheap enough. I think I bought a whole bag of them, 12 pairs of them for like $20. Yeah. And you'll see a lot of guys, they use thumb guards, and basically that's just that jersey glove with the thumb cut off of it, and they put it on, they wrap some of that friction tape on it. Make sure you keep your fingers below your cut zone. Yep, make sure you keep your fingers out of the way. If you're cutting, don't have your finger up here. Because boom. Keep your fingers out of the way, my friends. Best advice anybody could ever give you is make sure your fingers, if you slip, you're not going to get a finger. And I see a lot of guys just, like this. So you got no control over that knife when you're doing that like that. None. See how the knife just zoop, and by the time you recover it, look how far it goes out before you can recover it, before you can stop it. I'm trying, and I'm not goofing around. I'm trying to, see? That's why I use my thumb as a lever or push with my thumb, because the furthest it can go is as far as your thumb pushes, right? This hand is basically just holding the knife. Okay, see, 2 fingers. The thumb is doing the driving. See, thumb is doing all the work. It's your motor. But if you got it on your hand, you just hold it tight in this hand and use your thumb to drive it, and you don't get no overshot. See? And you got a lot better control on your cuts too, guys. You know, just to put that out there. Okay, I don't want to take any more off the front because I'm going to give our evil Rick guy here some poofy hair in the front. I think Rick keeps his slick back though. And I know he wears that. He wears a bandana. See, I'm getting that finger in the way again. So if I had my hand here and I drive and I miss without a glove, I'm going to get a pretty deep cut right there. So I make sure I keep my fingers, or trying to make sure I keep my fingers out of the way. Now you can do all this a lot quicker with a Dremel or a micro motor. I did use my Dremel on that gun stock though. Okay, I use a Dremel 4000 with the flex. Well, this one's got the sander in it, but I use the flex shaft, right? And here's the other one. I've got 2 of them. Before, yeah, I got 2 Dremels sitting here, guys. And before, you see this nice little bit? It's great for sanding. It's a T-bit, or inverted cone bit with a flat end. It's good for making, if you're going to make your pupils, you just plunge straight in. Yep, Dremel 4000 is what I used. And I have a Dremel. It's an old girl. I think they don't even make them no more. It's a model 732. It's a 1/4-inch Dremel. I have an 1/8-inch bit in it right now. I've got the different collets for it, 1/8 and 1/4. Now this is similar to your Fordham, okay? As in, if you have the Fordham with the keyed handpiece, okay? See, it's got a key. You can use Fordham handpieces on this, okay? My friend Phil Group has a smaller Dremel handpiece that he said he's gonna send me. So this one's really, it's great for 1/4-inch, but not so good because of the size of it for using like a pencil because it's so big. But it's real good for the 1/4-inch, okay? And okay, let's pull this out. This one, okay? There's our keyed, right? Let me show you something. For you guys that like doing your chainsaw carving. What did I do with it? Fordham makes this awesome handpiece right here. It's a chisel, right? This is for doing bigger stuff. And guess what? Where's the key at? Right there. Look. Goes right in. Do I have this plugged in? Nope, it's not plugged in. Alright, but yeah, check that out. That plugs right in there, and you can use this, it reciprocates. So you can use this for carving out bigger carvings. Pull that back out of there. Put that back in the drawer. And snap this guy back on. You gotta make sure you get your key lined up and snap it on. Okay? Alright, so basically this first video has just been me running my face, apparently. So we're up to about 20 minutes now, guys. So I think we're going to end our video, this video right here. And I will catch you guys on the next one, all right? Share, subscribe, and like. And we will catch you on the next one. Be awesome, carve something awesome, and just carve, guys. Bye.